Yo, as always, like, share, subscribe. Now let's just get into it. So Michigan just defeated Hawaii 56-10, and let's just get into it. What everybody wants to talk about. JJ got his first start, and he looked like he's supposed to be starting. And when I say this is the thing. When you're at Michigan or Ohio State or Bama, Georgia, Oregon, any of these big schools, Wisconsin, and you play Hawaii or Colorado State, and you're the starting quarterback, you're supposed to shred them. They're supposed to look like they don't belong on the field with you. And that's what JJ did. That's what he did. It looked like he's on another level from Hawaii and any other quarterback that was on the field. So let's see. He got they went deep, got Roman Wilson in the end zone because he went to Hawaii. He's from Hawaii, so he had a long pass. JJ threw a 50-yard rope to Cornelius Johnson. Threw another one, I want to say, to Cornelius that reminded me of Josh Allen. Plays for the Buffalo Bills, starting quarterback, where he stepped up like he was going to run and then rifles it over a defender right in the edge of the end zone. Just an unbelievable throw. Like, JJ was what? JJ was 11 of 12 for 229, one rush for 16 yards. And just the different throws, the timing, the accuracy, the arm strength, the mobility, there's no question who should be starting. Like, there's no question. Now, with Cade got in and he didn't look good. He looks like a check down, like he just wants to check it down. Honestly, Cade looks like he's lost all confidence. He's lost all confidence. I mean, you just really kind of feel bad for this dude, but you don't help yourself because you don't throw down the field. You're not reading the field. You're looking and waiting for the check down. That's the only pass that it seems like you throw on time, in rhythm, is the check downs. And you just can't be like that at the starting quarterback as Michigan a loaded Michigan team that's trying to win a national championship. That's not good enough. Now, Michigan 5-6 years ago, okay, that's good enough. Because we ain't competing for nothing. But this current Michigan, no, it's not good enough. So I'm not even gonna kill Cade like that. But he looked like a third stringer, honestly. He's lost all his confidence. He threw an interception on the sideline. He didn't even get his feet under him to throw it. He looked off the safety and just threw it. He didn't even get his feet, didn't step up into the throw or anything. He's regressing, and this battle has done him in mentally. And football is mental. It's mostly mental. So besides that, the defense looked good. The starting defense didn't give up any points. Just like last week, the points came when the backups and then the third stringers got in. That's when the points were given up. Now, the pass rush, we didn't get as many sacks as last week, but we still rushed the passer well. Like, he didn't have time. We did a lot of blitzing. That's just part of the scheme now, is the blitz. But I didn't see too many one-on-one advantages where one guy just blew through and, did his thing by himself. So that's something else to watch for in these upcoming games, how much we have to blitz. Can we get a pass rush without blitzing sometimes? that still has to be looked at. But if you're making the quarterback get rid of the ball, that's all that really matters. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, of course you want sacks, but making him get rid of it way earlier than he wants to, that's always a good thing. Now, it was some drop picks. I hate drop picks because you have to get those turnovers because you can afford to drop picks against Hawaii. You can't afford to do it against Penn State, Michigan State, OSU, maybe Iowa. You have to intercept the ball. And I want these dudes to get accolades. So I'll build up your stats on these cupcakes. Like, I want these dudes to get accolades. RJ Moten dropped a pick. Makari Page dropped a pick. Will Johnson dropped a pick. Jamon Green was close to having one. Didn't really get his hands all the way under it. But, yeah, you got to get picks. RJ Moten and Makari, look, they should have had picks for sure. Those were in their hands, and Makari broke on one. He was playing center field, and he broke on one. And RJ Moten was in a zone, and he just didn't. I don't know how he missed that one. But besides that, I'd like to see a little bit more physicality in the tackling, like run through. Jalen Harrell hit the quarterback hard. He ran through him, but I see a little too much arm tackling and not enough running through. Like running through with your pads and hearing some pop and running through guys, not waiting on them and stuff like that. No, run through. You could say I'm nitpicking, but when you play better teams, this stuff matters. Now, also, let's see the running backs. Blake Corum, he had about 88 yards and a TD. He had 9 carries. CJ Stokes, 8 carries, 61 yards, a TD. Isaiah Gash took one, 38 for a touchdown, long, good, hard run. Donovan Edwards, 3 for 26 and a TD. He also had a pass. He also had a pass catch for 33 yards. Nice catch. JJ threw a rope. Just the offense was just clicking with JJ, and it just looked good. It looked like what you want it to be. Receivers actually getting to shine. When we play these garbage teams, these receivers should get to shine. Like, it shouldn't just be the running backs getting to shine and the receivers having to block for them all game and then getting one catch or no catches and stuff like that. But when JJ was in there, you could tell the receivers were happy to get some actual shine on. Like, you could just see it. You can the energy is just up a notch. So it was nice while he was in there to see guys getting the balls, he's spreading it around, and they're actually getting to showcase their abilities. Let's see, Ronnie Bell dropped a pass, fumbled. He had 6 receptions for 76. Cornelius Johnson's 2 for 71. Bradenson, 1 for 56. Roman Wilson, 1 for 42. And then Donovan Edwards, everybody else had like 1 catch. But it was good to see him spreading the ball around so these guys can shine. Like, that rope he threw to Donovan Edwards, the one he threw to Cornelius. The one he threw to Cornelius, when I saw him throw it, I was like, you should have lobbed that ball. But he threw it on a rope 50 yards, and it was on the money. Like, the pass was like he handed it to him. That's how perfect he threw it. 50 yards on a rope. I don't think people understand how far that pass was and the velocity, that the arm strength and talent that it takes to get it there like that and be that accurate. That was a rope. 50 yards. I would have normally you would say you lob that and lead him some more, but he just threw it right to him. It's just a beautiful and ridiculous throw. So that's just the thing. And I'm not gonna sit here and kill Cade or anything. It's obvious. It's obvious with the legs, the how smooth JJ runs the offense, and just his aura, the aura about him is just smooth, calm, and he's got a swagger to himself. So that's just what it is. I ain't gonna sit here and yap too long. I mean, it was Hawaii, so yeah, I know people are gonna say, well, it was Hawaii. It doesn't matter. It don't. Yeah, you're playing a bad team. Guess what? I made them look bad. That's what I'm supposed to do. So I did what I'm supposed to do. They're a bad team, and I made them look bad. End of story. Now, if you play a bad team and you look bad, then that's a problem. But when you play a bad team and you make them look bad, mission accomplished. So that's just that. But it ain't too much. Let's see. AJ Henning, I don't know what you're doing back there at punt return. I don't know if you just anxious because you're really not playing much at receiver, even though they said you would. But I don't know if you just want your touches, but he's doing some weird stuff back there at the punt return. Like he don't know when he's supposed to fair catch it or not. Then he'll catch it, and bro, what are you doing? You need to calm down, and they need to get AJ Henning in the end zone if he's gonna be back there catching punts, because he's getting a little antsy. He's getting a little antsy to me. But besides that, that's about it, y'all. This game was a good game and great game for JJ. He almost perfect. Ronnie Bell had that drop, or he would have been 12 for 12 for what? About 240 or something like that. But he was just efficient. Whoa, somebody can be efficient besides Cade? I thought Cade was the only one that could be efficient and dink and dunk. No. Other people can do that and not just dink and dunk. They can stretch the field. That's the goal. We don't want a below average passing game. We don't want teams to say their weakness is the passing game. We don't want that. So this is just a good win. Looks good. JJ should be named the starter for the rest of the season. It's just no question about it. No, well, Cade last year. Cade looks like garbage. I'm sorry. He looks horrible at this point. He's just checking it down. He don't see the pass rush. They letting guys through. Not sure about why, but this is happening. As soon as he gets in, giving up sacks, like his confidence is just, it's dwindling, and it's just bad right now for him. Mentally, he's just not there. He's not there mentally. And it's probably because of the media, social media, the regular media, everything. And he knows he gets to see JJ. He knew that dude was gonna take his job. That's why he played so bad last week. He was too nervous. But that's just what it is. He's just not better than JJ. He's just not. JJ just does pretty much. He does everything better than him. Honestly, there's nothing that I could say Cade does better than him, because we talk about Cade's intangibles. JJ has intangibles too. He's a leader too. So it just is what it is. I'm not going to sitting here and rant about this, because if you watch that game, it's obvious. Like it ain't even nothing to talk about. That's your starter. And you got a guy that can stretch the field, do something with his legs, and has a cannon. And his timing was on point. It wasn't late. It wasn't second guessing itself. Every pass he threw, he knew when to throw it. So the timing was crisp. And it's just not like that with Cade. That's if he even throws downfield. He just likes to check it down. So that's all I got for this one, y'all. Michigan dominated them. Hawaii's just horrible. But You're supposed to dominate them, and that's what they did. So that's all I got for this one. I'll probably make another video and chop it up tomorrow. Probably go live tomorrow. Not sure. I might do it on Monday, but that's all I got for this one. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notifications so you don't miss when I go live and when I upload. And as always, go blue.